다시 켰어요 방송. 뭐야 화면 안 잡히나? 됐다. 아 너무하네. 아니 대체 뭘 하길래 나조차 화면이 안 보이는 거야. 보인다 이제. 잘 보이네.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
아 송블리님 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 레비오스. 레비오소. 윙가르디움 레비오소.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
이모자가 능력치를 올려주더라고. 방금 먹은 건데, 아까 먹은 건데 능력치 올려줬는데 어떻게 참아.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
룩보다 실용성이지. 기본 주문 했어.
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
레비오소 그 다음에
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
레비오소 하고 때려.
Well
이렇게.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel.
무장해제 마법 같은
We'll
건가
start
보네요.
with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be
Protego!
그렇다고 레비오.
complicates things.
프로테고. 스페타파.
Good form.
I know! Levioso!
레비오소.
Perfectly executed Levioso.
This can't be your first
Cut.
duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
재능이 있을지도.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to
아
have the
조이님
opportunity to
안녕하세요.
practice.
어서 오세요.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
반갑습니다.
I demand excellence from my students. They are
저
capable
레번클로요.
of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well
진짜요?
done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
나 그 모자가 해준 거대로 했는데.
That's enough spectacle for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
모자가 알려준 대로 했어요. 나는 그거 하고 싶었는데 그리핀도르 하고 싶었는데 모자가 레번클로우 그래가지고 레번클로우 함. 아 레번클로우 아싸야?
Nice work.
아닌데.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
결투 경험 없어.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
비공식 비밀 결투?
Unsanctioned?
수상한데?
I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and
얘
then.
슬리데린인데?
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
슬리데린 내 말은
Pleasure
들으면 안
chatting
돼.
with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
뭐라고?
Till next time.
Revelio.
말투가 비슷해요? 메인 퀘스트는 다 꺼졌다. 이제 사이드 퀘 하면 되나 보다. 내가 하고 싶은 거.
Revelio.
새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다. 방과 후 위즐 여기 있네. 변신 교실 안에 있는 비밀 결투 클럽 여기 먼저 가볼까? 수정 킹밀 결투 클럽.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 이거 좀 먼데?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge.
Revelio.
소집. 킹밀 결투
Glad you
클럽.
could make it. Lucan's just over there.
결투 못 참지. 이건 뭐야?
Accio.
이건 건 뭐야?
Levioso.
오!
Revelio.
오! 이런 것도 다 그거구나.
What are you up to now?
마법으로 열 수 있는 거네요. 이것도 설마
Levioso. Accio.
레벨 1을 잡을 텐데.
Levioso.
Can I
뭔가
help you?
보다. 루칸.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
좀 어려 보인다?
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of
가입하자.
course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
못 참지.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
뭐지? 누구세요? 아 라운드가 있나 봐. 1라운드, 2라운드, 3라운드 같이.
Confringo.
Levioso. Protego.
포테이토, 레비어스. 아야. 아이 쿨타임이 있구나.
Find the one.
아야야.
Crescendo.
Expulso. Give them what for.
Stupefy. Levioso.
레비어스. 이제 불나는데? 괜찮으세요 선생님?
There goes my wager. Levioso.
You're better than that.
아 뭐야? 누가 나 때렸어? 아 안돼 졌어. 아 잘 봐야겠다. 젠장
That looks painful.
이길
Care to play
거야.
another round?
딱대.
Yes.
못 참아.
Don't count me out yet.
이번엔 보여주겠어.
Brilliant.
쿨타임 있는지 몰랐다. 당연히 있겠지만. 오케이 가보자.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
슈퍼파이.
Come on. Levioso. Stupefy.
슈퍼파이. 슈퍼파이로도 깰 수 있네요 이거를.
Expulso. Act like a winner.
아야야야.
Expulso.
아이
Levioso.
레비오소.
Don't shy away now.
컷. 렐로와.
Levioso.
레비오소. 아 승리.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
이지 피지?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
1대1이면 더
it
좋을
takes
듯?
time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
1대1이 아니라
Let's see you
싶구만.
back here again.
Revelio.
교차한 지팡이 완료. 이건 어떻게 하는 거야?
Levioso.
어, 상자.
Revelio.
이것도 뭐 있는 거 같은데.
Accio. Revelio.
이것도 파란색으로 빛나는 거 보면 뭔가 있거든.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
열리네 이건 그냥. 무적의 쿼디치 글러브. 상급. 못 낀다. 상급이라. 열려라. 이거 그냥 열리네요 이것도? 뭐야? 열리다 봐라. 뭐임?
Revelio. Levioso.
뭐임?
Accio.
왜 열리다 말지? 뭔가 조건이 있나 이거 열리는 조건이? 어? 왜 열리다 말죠? 뭐지?
Revelio.
뭐지? 열릴 때 뭔가 해야 되나?
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
뭔가 조건이 있는 것 같은데?
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
에라 모르겠다. 뭔가 있는데 모르겠네요. 여기나 가자. 방과 후. 아마 다른 마법이 필요할지도? 시간을 느리게 한다던가? 지금 마법으로는 못 여는 걸지도?
Revelio.
이런 것도.
Levioso. Accio.
뭐 있다 이거.
Revelio.
뭐 획득. 거래의 해골. 이것도 있지 않을까? 여긴 아니네. 응? 소리가 굉장히 가까운데? 뭐지?
Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not one of them deserves more than a taste. Might as well be surrounded by jobs.
레벨리오. 변신 수업 안들. 저장 한번 하고. 고.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing.
도비다 도비.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
추가 과제요?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how
답정너네?
much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
올리벤더.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
어디서 들어본 이름인데?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
세바스찬이랑 세바스찬은 아까 결투마법 하는 애고 나사이 오나니는 그 마법 아시오 배웠던 앤데 나는 걔보단 세바스찬이 좋아.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
버터 맥주를 맞을 수 있다고? 학생인데요?
Revelio.
교수님 학생인데요? 버터 맥주 맞나요? 부분 변신. 운행 교사가 돼야 하고 첫 번째 과제를 받으세요.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Revelio.
이거 왜 풀 안 남? 지나다니면 풀 나던데.
Accio.
이게 뭐 상자가 있는 거 아니야? 왜 난 안 보임?
Levioso. Accio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
그게 아니라 플레이 타임을 늘리려고 한 거겠지.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
과제 페이지 수집. 아 이런 건가 보다. 여기 있다 페이지. 어?
This is the right area.
방금 있었는데.
Wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
여기 있다.
Levioso.
아시오.
Got it.
이렇게 어둠의 마법 방어탑에서 아주 오또 프레임가 걸려.
A flying page.
한번 해야겠구만. 저장 급해 저장. 편안 됐나?
Around here somewhere.
됐나? 여기 있다.
Accio. Brilliant.
모르는데. 교수에게 돌아가기. 뭔가 쌓이나봐. 뭐 데이터 같은 게 뭔가 쌓이나봐.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
다시고 F 이번엔 F야? 더 어려워졌어. 레파로.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too
Reparo.
accurate and lashed out.
야, 너무 편한 마법인데요? 이 사람이 아니구나. 도서관에서 걸어가야 되네. 이거 안 열려 있어. 갔어.
My aunt has some potions.
세바스찬.
Oh dear.
야, 서브캐 개 많다.
Revelio.
띠링띠링 하는데? 어디서? 여기다. 목조 고양이.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
납작해진 가보. 됐다. 펜파밍 못 참지. 레벨리오.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
학교 바뀐 거 같죠? 그러게요. 전투가 밋밋하지 않아.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
걱정했던 게
Thank you,
전투인데
by the way.
사람들이.
I wouldn't say
Of
for
course.
아니 뭘
You're the only one who's ever
못생겨.
bested me in a duel. The way
매력
I
있는
see it,
거지.
I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
매력 있다고 해주세요.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
아니 빗자루도
Speaking of
있는데 굳이
detention,
이렇게 타고
this
가야
trip
돼?
to Hogsmeade might
아니
have
걸어가야
saved me
돼?
from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
마법사도 운동해야 된다고? 마법이 다 해주는데 뭔 운동이야?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's
뭐야,
going
저?
on?
가오리 뭐야?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
그래픽은 제가 좀 낮췄어요. 계속 방송이
Have you had
터져가지고
much of a chance to explore the castle?
좀 낮춘.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day.
네 지금 중업, 상업, 중간 정도? 중업, 상업 좀 섞어놨어요. 그 여기서 한글로는 다 울트라였거든? 근데 방송 키고 녹화까지 하니까 낮춰야 되는 것 같아. 여기서는 다 울트라로 해놨어요.
Now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
맞아요, 저는 300만원 딸이라. 안 돼. 방송까지 하느라고 지금 좀 빡센 것 같아요, 컴퓨터가. 한글화는 진짜 잘 돼 있어요.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I
깔끔한 번역.
suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack.
좋아.
Maybe the rest of your year isn't as
여기
eventful.
부서져. 된 거야? 가져와주네. 월장석. 이것도 되나? 아스요로? 이건 이건 안 되네. 이런 거는 다 그냥 먹어야 되네. 뭐 곰이 나온다고 돼 있는데 이거 뭐임? 곰발바닥 표시 있는데? 뭐임 얘네들? 뭐야? 죽은 거야? 뭐임 이거? 야야야야 야 뭐야? 세바스찬을 놓쳤습니다. 뭐야? 개 무섭냐?
Mr. Moon.
실패하면 죽나?
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
한국인인데 문신?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
그냥 지나가는 사람 아니? 빌런 느낌이 난다고?
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather,
안
she
그래도
was.
제가 그 말했어요.
She's not
빗자루
well at the
있는데 왜
moment, but she'll be
뛰어다니냐고.
better soon and back at Hogwarts.
안 그래도 내가 그 말했잖아.
Levioso.
네 아직 못 타봤어요. 네 기숙사는 시작할 때 정해요.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place,
거의 극초반에
I don't
모자
know
딱
if it's
쓰고
the
정해요.
shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
저는
We
레번클로입니다.
all flock to it like moths to a flame.
거의 진짜 극초반에 거의 튜토리얼 수준일 때쯤에 정함.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
오 마을이다. 마법약 상점에 가면 되지 않을까? 톰스 앤 스크롤스에 방문하래요. 여기다.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
오 뭐야? 오 비밀통로 킹밀통로 해리포터 이전으로 알고 있거든요. 제가 알기로는
Revelio.
정확한 건 아닌데 해리포터 이전으로 알고 있습니다. 세계관이. 에이 별거 없네. 있다. 별거 있다. 이건 뭐야?
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture
housing.
or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
하우징
Let's
시스템에
look at
필요한
what we have,
마법인데?
shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
구매하고 싶은데 돈이 없는데요, 선생님? 일단 구매했어. 올리벤더스. 다음은 올리벤더스 방문. 이거 살 수도 있다. 무적의 쿼디치 글러브. 최고급. 오.
Revelio.
How I get on working as a
뭐야 여기 뭐가 많은데?
Accio.
여기 뭐니?
Revelio.
여기 안에 어떻게 들어갈까요? 이 안쪽에 뭐가 많은데?
Accio.
비밀 통로 같은 게 있으려나?
Revelio.
이 안에 뭐가 많아요. 이 집 안에 뭐가 많아. 봐봐.
Revelio.
왜 안 보이지? 아까 보였는데. 또 저장. 위험해, 저장해야 돼.
My first employment was at Hogwarts. Stock girl I was.
봐봐, 저 안에 뭐가 많잖아. 어떻게 들어가는 거지? 옆에 방에 통하는 뭔가 또 있나? 이 아저씨 뒤쪽으로? 여기다. 여기구만. 실례합니다.
Revelio.
다 무료인가요?
Accio. Levioso.
이건 뭘까?
Reparo.
얘는 뭘까요?
Revelio.
쟤는 열고 싶어도 아까도 못 열었어. 올리벤더스로 갑시다. 바로 앞이네.
Revelio.
Blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
개만호.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
무료로 주는 건가요?
Well, go ahead, swish.
어?
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
어? 안 맞나 본데?
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
오, 좀 있어 보인다 이거는. 이것도 아니야. 이것도 아니야.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
뭐야,
This is
최고라며.
proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
다 초록색이네.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
이거야? 톱니 모양 따뜻한 갈색, 적참나무 유니콘 털 뻣뻣함.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
그렇군요. 마법약 레시피를 구매하세요. 피핀의 마법약 상점. 여기다. 딱 봐도 마법이야.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
안 뚫려. 네, 호그스미드예요. 네. 물품들 사러.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
네, 이렇게 마음대로 남의 상점 막 아이템 먹어도 되나? 여긴 다 무료인가요? 여기 좀 아쉬운 게 커스터마이징이 없는 게 아쉽다. 이렇게 덮어쓰기라고 하나? 외형 덮어쓰기? 아, 외형 변경하기 있네? 아, 있다. 외형 변경하기가 있네. 여기서 하는 거였네. 덮어쓰기 있네. 없을 리가 없지. 어둠 마법. 오, 간지. 오, 간지. 어둠 마법, 어둠 마법.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
내놔.
What can I do for you today?
에두루스. 치료약.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
에두루스. 이게 그 트레일러에 나왔던 그건 것 같아요. 몸을 단단하게 만드는 약. 매직 리프 마지막. 왜 오후야죠?
Potato. Revelio.
평소 행실이 레벨리오. 오.
Well, hello there.
감탄하는 의미인가요?
Revelio.
티모시?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
여기 세 개는 다 무료로 주냐? 이럴 거면 택배로 보내주지. 돈 내고 사올 것도 아닌데. 직접 찾아온 보람이 없어. 뭐지? 고양이가 또 있네요. 아 이게 띠링띠링 소리 낸다는데 어딘지 모르니까 여기 있다. 너무 금방 사라져.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
뭐야? 뭐야? 트롤이다. 갑자기 전투?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
얘네 갑자기 왜 온 걸까요? 컨트롤 회피. 컨트롤 회피야? 아! 못 막는다. 무조건 피해야 되나 보다. 못 막아.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Stupid one.
아, 빨간색은 못 맞고 노란색으로 오는 거는 봐봐. 고대 마법 던지.
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
피하고. 아이고, 연속 공격도 하네. 피하고. 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 죽어!
That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
아야야야야야야.
Do the job.
아야야. 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 깍! 고대 마법을 불러내려면 나 고대 마법을 쓴 거야 방금?
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me.
스카웃인가요?
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Thank you again. 다음에 내일 방송할 때는 그 저장하는 거를
Repairer.
한번 바꿔봐야겠다. 저장
Go and see
옵션을.
what he wants.
좀 덜 걸릴 수 있는 방법이 있다.
Lucky they didn't do more
알아봐야겠네.
damage.
여기도. 야 근데 이 정도면 그냥 천재인데?
One less thing for
천재야,
Officer
천재.
Singer to worry about.
마법의 천재.
Accio. Repairer.
복구도 너무 쉽다잉.
Rebellion.
It's just singing your praises.
마음대로 막 먹어도 되는 거야?
Accio. Rebellion.
이건 어떻게 여는 걸까?
Repairer. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
아니에요. 한 번을 거절해보자. 거절의 미학.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
답장
Plenty
내놨네요.
for your perusal today. Take your time.
야! 구려! 좋은 거죠? 구려! 로브 이거 있잖아. 아, 다 비싸. 전설급 500원.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more
Revelio.
battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
챌린지 메뉴에서 수령할 수 있는 보상이 있대. 이렇게. 어떻게 수령함? 수령한 건가? 이렇게. 전설급 글러브 외형 보상. 대부분 외형 보상이네요. 스리 브룸스틱스는 또 어디야?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
왜? 그 고블린이다.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
들킨.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear
프레임
anything.
드랍이야.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with. How timely.
어? 나가.
Was that
들어오지 마.
Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
저 친구 뭔가 중간 보스일
Seems you've
듯?
made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
뭔가 포스가 최종 흑막은 아니야, 딱 보니까. 최종 흑막 같은 포스가 안 느껴집니다. 딱 보니까 중간 보스격. 어떻게 올라가냐 이게?
Accio. Revelio.
버터 맥주통. 경치 달다. 아니, 레벨 1을 나 훨씬 넘은 것 같은데 왜 안 열림?
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Reparo.
자물쇠를 여는 마법이 따로 있나봐요. 그 마법의 레벨이 필요한데? 자물쇠를 여는 마법의 레벨. 알로호모라? 그걸 배워야 되나 보다. 그쵸?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
잠자기의 휴게실로 돌아가야 합니다. 지도를 여세요. 호그와트 지도 버튼. 이렇게 빠른 이동으로 휴게실로 이동하세요. 어딨네. 휴게실이 어디고? 아니 휴게실이 어딘지 알려줘야지. 안 보이는데? 뭐지? 버그인가? 나만 휴게실이 어딘지 안 보임? 똑똑. 뭐 아니야, 다른 이동할 수 있는 데가 없는데? 뭐임? 살려주세요. 뭐임? 아 있다. 아유 없는 줄? 어렵게 만들어놨어. 메인 퀘스트 완료.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 부엉이 우편을 받았습니다. 피그 교수네요. 날 보러 오더라. 그린고치에서 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견했어. 그 인트로에서 그 키가 인트로에서
The only place I'm
얻었던 그
able to
로켓이네요.
concentrate is in the library.
Revelio.
It's also
로켓이겠죠?
somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
뭐야 이건?
Levioso. Accio.
안돼.
Revelio.
피그 교수와 대화하세요. 어딨다. 레번클러 도어노커. 학생 휴게실에 들어가면 논리와 추론을 이용해 독수리 도어노커가 내는 다소 난해한 수수께끼를 풀어야만 합니다. 껌이지. 누워서 껌 먹기지. 다른 기숙사는 못 가보나? 아니 요거 풀어보고 싶은데 아직도 모르겠어. 그치? 13 거미 1 13 이게 대체 뭘까요? 난 아직도 힌트가 안 나온 거 보면 이게 뭔가 규칙이 있을 것 같은데. 나는 전혀 모르겠어. 여기 물음표 있네. 거미 위에 저게 4개가 아니냐고요? 4개란 게 무슨 뜻이에요? 아 이거 그림 얘가 사라고? 아니 없어. 아니야. 아예 없어. 뭔가 규칙 같은 게 있나 본데 아직 안 알려준 건지 아니면 내가 바보 똥멍청이라 모르는 건지 뭔 버전인지 모르겠어.
Revelio.
아, 교수는 왜 이렇게 먼 데 있어?
How nice to see
Revelio.
교장 피니어스 나이젤럭스 블랙 교수. 블랙? 블랙 가문님? 시리우스 블랙? 교장이 지금 덤블도어가 아니라 블랙이라는 사람 그거네요. 너 왜 앉아있다가 일어나냐?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
이것도 영화에
It's a
나왔던
map
거죠?
of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
다른 건가?
But sir, how dangerous could the library be?
비슷한
Perhaps
마법이긴
we're only
한데.
after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
방어
I'll
마법을
let
더
Professor
연구하고.
Hecat know to expect you.
지금 하면 안 될까요? 해켓 교수와 얘기하세요.
Revelio.
방어 기술을 연마하고 오라는 거 보니까 이제 저는 본격적으로 전투를 하려는 게 아닌가 싶네요. 해켓 교수님의 과제 제한구역 필요 레벨 3 있네. 해켓 깨고 요 제한구역 가는 건가 보다. 자, 일단은 오늘은 여기까지 하는 걸로 하겠습니다. 좀 이게 사양을 생각보다 많이 먹어서 좀 오늘 우여곡절 여차저차가 많았는데, 요거는 제가 좀 최적화를 어떻게 찾아보던 저장 그거를 좀 방식을 바꿔보던 해서 좀 더 나은 게 될 수 있도록 하겠습니다.